It's the most wonderful time of year. It is here, folks. I've got goosebumps standing here at Bentonville West. Whoever's got the aux cord for this one has been doing their job. Give that individual a raise. We've had Phil Collins in the air tonight. Enter Sandman, Metallica. Lose Yourself by Eminem. You just can't get more ready than this. We've got a tailgate in the field house. We've got a tailgate in the parking lot. We've got the two teams in tonight's matchup on the field for warm-ups. And boy, do we have a good one for you tonight here at Bentonville West. The Wolverines taking on Greenwood, but we're going to get to that matchup in just a second because it's not just here. High school football has returned across the state, and we are going bigger and better than ever for FFN this season. So let me go ahead and bring in the team and show you where the heck we're at on this beautiful Friday night of week one. We've got Kyle Marshak down for the Battle of Rogers Ave in Fort Smith, north side, south side, and then we've got Bo Russell holding it down at the Battle of the Bone, Van Buren and Alma. All these games set to be great, and trust me, we got plenty more than just that, but let's go ahead and bring it back here for just a little bit to Bentonville West, because oftentimes you hear the football field is a proving ground, and never more is that true than in this first game of the season for these two teams, because they are both hitting the field with something to prove. Greenwood, the visitors, that they are still the dynastic powerhouse program they've always been, despite losing head coach Chris Young and all-everything quarterback Kane Archer. While Bentonville West is looking to establish themselves as a true and legitimate contender in the 7A West, as they are tired of always being listed after Bentonville, Fayetteville, and even Rogers when people speak about this conference. And the lights are on, the stage is set, and this one is really set to make the standard for both of these teams for the upcoming season. But with that, I think we've heard enough about this one. Let's go ahead and send it out to Kyle Marshak to talk about our game of the week down in Fort Smith. Kyle.
Thank you, Alex. Oh, yeah, come on. Talk about bringing the energy. Turn me up. And, hey, speaking of the lights, too, Kanye West, all the lights bumping. Then you got the teams finally out in the field. It's north side. It's south side. It's the Battle of Rogers Ave, a rivalry as old as time itself here in Northwest Arkansas. And, come on, when you look at this matchup, maybe it hasn't been much of a rivalry over the past few years. The Southside Mavericks haven't allowed the Grizzlies into it too much. But maybe this is a new Grizzlies squad. It's more than just a rivalry game for this team under second-year head coach Don Maroc. They're looking for their first win entirely since 2024. I've gone to 3 of their practices this preseason. This is an athletic squad. This is a tuned-up squad. But in order for them to muster an unlikely win tonight, it starts with that 12th man out there in the crowd.
I mean, it divides the town. You go out in town right now this week and you see a lot of red. You see a lot of blue. They're going to show their support for the school that they're behind. To say it divides the town, I mean, it makes the town very competitive. And now I get to experience that here on our home field. And we're hoping that, at least for us, that the 12th man for us comes out, and that's our crowd.
All right, T-minus 60 minutes until kickoff here from Mayo Thompson Stadium in Fort Smith. Northside playing host to Southside. But if you guys like crosstown rivalries, I think Bo Russell's got a good one for you, Bo.
Yeah, Kyle, you said you're at north side, south side. I feel like I'm at east side, west side right now. It's the battle for the bone, the crosstown rivalry that's featuring an Alma team that's hoping to bring the bone home and a Van Buren team that's trying to take their win streak to 4 wins in a row. But this year, the game means just a little bit more. It is the 80th, yes, that's an 8 and a 0, 80th meeting between the two teams. Now, heading into tonight, the Van Buren Pointers have won the last 3 contests, meaning the bone hasn't been in Alma since 2022. The game last year saw Alma rally from an early 14-0 deficit to take the lead, but then Van Buren came back in the second half, used a pair of late turnovers to put the game away. It's also a big night for Alma's new head coach, Jeremy Burns. He's an Alma alumni, and tonight will be his first time leading the Airedales onto the gridiron. Now, it is really hot out here. I can't believe my camera hasn't melted. I'm surprised you can hear me right now. So the game has been pushed back to 7:30, at which time the Alma Airedales, again, hoping to bring that bone home. We're going to have all the coverage for you. Don't worry, I'm going to be here filming the highlights, bringing you the most spectacular moments. We're going to have all that. It's Football Friday night. Stick around, guys.